Okay, so we're live, guys. I've been meaning to do a recording with this amazing guest on our studio today, guys. And today, it go red, it go black, it go blue, it go all shades. So, guys, as you saw in the description, we are talking about the talk about table, the pressing need in our marriages that we rather not talk about, but the thing they there, they look all of us. We're
Please, I'm
talking
a
about.
child of God. Please.
I know that
Please,
man.
I'm a Christian. I'm born again.
Don't talking bedroom doing.
Please stop.
So today, guys, we're talking about sex.
Okay.
Feel free to make your contributions. Welcome. I see someone just joined the stream now. We're talking about sex in marriage, not be outside marriage today with this amazing host. Please introduce yourself to this.
Okay, my name is
house.
Constance Asuko Omodion.
Okay.
I am from Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
I am
The sex coach.
a sex coach,
With that
you
voice.
know, and I am
You're here today.
here today. Yeah. So, hi, guys.
Hi guys. Oh. She say if I hear say I miss this topic, Nzube, thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
Nzube, trust me, as in you have no idea. This lady is so real. She's my friend and she's as real
I'm
can
born
get.
again.
So if you have any question, any way they confuse you, just drop it. So first off, it's gonna be an question and answer. We just freestyle the freestyling segment. Like there's no, I didn't want to do a recording. I come and edit. I don't want to edit anything. I want us to hear you raw. No editing, no nothing. No, when I say raw, someone's looking at me strangely in the background. I don't mean who now start showing you
No,
where to
I
go.
said I'm born again.
Without telling you how. So my first question is, a lot of times you say, Constance, how can you be shy?
No, I'm
She's
not shy
oh,
again.
don't
No,
mind her.
I'm just practicing shy.
So the common thing that people say, carry belly for me, and before we get married, especially so, or because they want to like test if the lady can actually do. They do, yeah,
Can
exactly.
do.
Lady can do.
Hey.
Share. As in the hot things, we just be sharing.
Wanna know if she can do?
So, is there any school of learning to do?
Well, let me speak English. Usually it's expected that there should be some sort of knowledge, shared in this area before you get into marriage. There should be, because we actually go to school to study law for how many years, study
4
medicine
years.
for how many years,
10
and then we do something that would definitely have an expiry date.
Yeah.
Like we're going to retire on that job. But then when it's time to get married, nobody thinks about some kind of institution where people go to learn about compatibility, about sex, about blah, 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 blah.
And
So it's expected that there should be some sort of knowledge about it, at least the basics.
So should we go
Yeah.
practicalize to get the knowledge?
Yeah.
You know the way they teach us chemistry, they do chemistry practical.
No,
So
you
do sex
shouldn't.
practical.
This is natural. There is an innate ability in man to open up the wells of their sexuality.
Okay.
It's natural. Okay, it's just like when you have a baby and you put the baby to your breast. You don't get to tell them, Chibike, open your mouth, put your mouth in the nipple, suck it. It's just natural. At first, he might struggle to drag it out, but that's just the first day.
Yeah.
Give that baby 1 week. Nah. He's gonna be sucking. So it's natural.
The mother's gonna be tired.
Yes, it's the same thing with sex. So you just go there after touching. Your breast will start calling you. The nipple will start calling the man's hand. Please touch
me one more
You
time.
now see you. It's not for you to be verbal and say, okay, honey, it's like my breast is calling. Oh, yeah, just touch the nipple. Let me see how to do me. The man will not touch. I'm like, I figured that's an erogenous zone. Okay, and then he continues, and then before the next week, you find out another.
You still have to wait 1 week.
No, I'm just saying now.
I'm just asking.
So you now find out another erogenous zone.
What's erogenous?
Zones that stimulate sexual urge in you. So for some people,
you have to discover it.
Yes,
time.
it's a journey. Yes, it doesn't just
sexual
happen.
journey. Journey is not.
Debbie's
gonna welcome. If you're under 18, please kindly leave the stream.
Yes, thank you very much.
This is 18 plus.
Yes,
we're talking about sex, baby. So I like gist though. If you just go help me, why not? I am not in Lagos. I'm actually in Akwa Ibom State. If you have a question about this topic, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. we are here for you
Yes.
today. You must get it. You can't forget about it. You must get it.
So I there is no point testing anything.
Okay.
Once you people marry, do it the God ordained way.
Okay.
Get married, get the right consent, get blessing from your parents and your priest. You're free to, start practicing until you become pros. You understand? So it's a journey. You don't just become an expert one day.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So there's no need to explore
There
marriage.
is really no need.
If
It's just like saying that your baby should go and be baby.
Before they
now come and be born. What's the
get it?
Baby comes and then baby grows and learns how to be baby and then a child and then a son, a daughter,
and then a man,
and then a man and woman and then another baby.
This is so ladies, don't let them pressure you. I think most times the pressure is on the women. Until you have to let's be sure you can do it. Like, I think it's now exam. Like
me, I want to ask something. Those people that have been practicing, maybe they're not in a relationship for like 3 years, and the man has been practicing so that the woman will not get pregnant. I'm wondering, was there not a first day that he did?
Yeah, it's true.
What happened?
Yeah, what changed?
There was a first day until they now became pro inside a marriage relationship. They now became pro. So what's the point? Nah, everybody zip your trouser because he can make it. You will do this. Tire. Oh yeah, you have been married now. You will do and do and
wahala and problem. No be the same.
And you will tire. Hey,
it's not the same.
You don't understand.
Okay, I have another question. I don't know if it's a challenge or something.
Okay.
Is it true that men have more sex drive than women? Is it like a law, or because I've heard of women that their men complain. The man was actually asked to say, give. Say the woman no dey tire. Then on more occasions we hear that the women are the ones running off. Say husband touch her, she take off because she don't tire.
Well, naturally, it's expected that men have more, sexual urge because they are prone to the chase. And they are moved by what they see most of the time. So the man just is smooth skin. I'll be smooth, be talking to him, I'll be licking lips. The man is already, he's now running away and
you'll be running
you'll be pushing, you understand? While for the woman, most women actually need a lot of time to get to that point where the man has already got to once he comes to meet you. Okay. So once a man takes your hand like this and puts hand, it's already arouse the compassion. But the woman needs time. People should wait and let me say this. But the woman actually needs a lot of time because of, she needs a lot of patience to get to that point where the arousal is really, really, really high. So I think it's natural. But then as women get older, I have discovered that as women get older, the sexual urge just begins to increase.
Oh wow!
I don't know why.
I think pregnancy.
Yes, as pregnancy has that. Makes that happen for the hormones that circulate around. But that what is there. But as women get older, somehow that's why you find in the world.
Wow.
We are children. So in the world, older women go for younger
guys. Yes.
You understand? Because they feel they're more active, they're stronger. They have last longer. You last longer. While on the other side, younger girls go for older men. But if you don't know how to handle them, the men, all these draw pain. Yes, that's something I discovered in this.
Okay, now, which other questions on my mind? There was one. Okay, now. In marriage, see, this thing is we're talking about a marriage. As if you're running kitty and kata outside marriage, or yours is your case. We are talking about a marriage. So if you're not married yet, just find book, paper, write it, and save it for that day.
Exactly.
So one holy night, you unleash your book and you read it, and now you know how to do it. You get it. Don't forget it. Please, guys, thank you for. I see all of you, Debbie's Corner, Zube. Thank you for coming. Please do free to share if you have a community. Let someone know what is going on right now. You might be saving someone's marriage. You have no idea. So I want to ask, you were talking about women needing time, to step up, step by step. So now, what message do you have for any husband that will be listening to this video? Let to understand the sexual components. That's the word. The way women are wired. How are women wired differently from men when it comes to sexual activities?
Now, for women, when it comes to sexual activity, you need to know that going straight to the point does not work for women.
Okay.
You have to start from the head.
Take it from the top.
Yes, you have to start arousing her head.
Okay.
like her mind.
How do we do that?
By talking, guys.
Sweet
You gotta
words,
talk
sweet
sweet
nothings.
nothings. You have to say a lot of sweet nonsense that she does not even know. Some you're not even sure where it's coming from. Just talk it. So you have to arouse her head, and then arouse her ears. You arouse her head through her ears. She hears that, and then then arouse. Talk about her face and all. Then do a lot of kissing. Women love to kiss because not nonsense, not that swallow kiss. How you now want. It's not look as if you're a jaguar. It's not that type of kiss. Very soft, wet kisses. Women will just drown all over for you, and then you go to her neck and do the job.
This is a journey, man.
Yes, it's a journey, and then that's the problem a lot of people have. Most men are not patient to do this, and because they are not, the women don't enjoy sex because they don't get to the point where they are supposed to enjoy sex. So the man just, Mama Nkechi, open, she just open, you just do carry the thing and finish.
Close.
Some boy will now be. You understand? And imagine when you now finish, instead of him to call you the woman, you will not call you. You will just bring it around. Hey, in the water, you're very sweet. You're
not compliments.
Some people don't even say that.
It's very romantic.
You'll just see like that. So that's the issue everybody is having right now.
Okay.
So the men need to understand.
Yes,
take it slow. Know that her satisfaction also gives you. That's the truth.
Yeah.
When your woman is satisfied, you'll be happy. That she's satisfied from your
mutual
strength,
satisfaction,
from your drive. Your strength is giving her energy. That's what I'm saying.
You miss so much,
and then yes, and then the woman too, on the other hand, you should also understand that this is, this man is working on patience and all of that. So you need to get yourself ready. Start working on your mind.
The woman also has a
she has
how do women prepare?
You prepare yourself. Make your like me for example. There are some days my husband will tell me something. I just know when he's come back in the night, this is gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, you know your husband. You know what works for both of you. Exactly.
Are you gonna run?
No, I'm not gonna run. I just prepare my mind. How do I prepare my mind? I prepare my mind. I put my mind in the sexy mode.
Okay.
Exactly. So I start imagining things that I would want him to do to me. So that's the way it works. So if you put your mind there,
you put on self-substance.
Well, yes, it's very important. So you don't put on anything at all. It depends on what more of you like. Exactly, but bath,
okay.
Just make a bath. So you, the woman, too, should understand that this is how the man is made, and then the man too should understand that this is how. So when everybody understands each other, you're able to complement each other sexually. So you know that he needs to touch you there. So that's why knowledge is important. See, people like us now, that's where we're supposed to help you now, so that you know those spots that once you do touch, you are rushing like that. That's what we're talking about.
Hello, Mary Kid.
So you help the man.
Okay. Help your husband find the right spot. Mary Queen, you're welcome. As you can see today, we're talking about the untalkaboutable. And feel free to contribute if you have anything to say. If you have any pressing question, please feel free to ask. We're here to answer as much questions as you can. This is a sex coach, and he has so many things in store. But it's the questions that you bring that will unlock the segment you need to, you get it. So another question I have, I don't know, I'm speaking for the women in case there's a guy here. Any question, please feel free to ask. Like, because your wife is doing one stunt, you don't understand why. We as women will tell you why. Then for guys that have solutions to women problems, feel free to also drop it.
Yes.
Now, my question is, they say marital problems sometimes, sexual issues, financial issues can be
that one is even more.
Yeah, but sexual problems too is causing a whole lot of wreck in marriages. So now, in cases where the woman is tired, like genuinely tired, like I was watching a question and answer session prior to making this video, and when they asked the woman who is the one likely to reject a sex move, and the woman said she's the one. Why? Because she has a 1-year-old, and she's usually tired when her husband. So in cases when the woman is tired and the husband is placing a demand for her body, your body, your money,
it's his own now.
What do we do? What is the best way? Because if you don't do it right, we cause a lot of friction and I don't know. You know what I mean. So how do we handle this better?
Okay. First of all, if you are not having any health challenge, you're not crippled, nothing is paining you, you're not having heartburn, you're not having a house man, nothing is doing you. It's just good news.
Okay.
Sex leads tiredness.
Oh, it leaves it.
Actually, yes, sex takes care of stress. Actually, it releases very good hormones, as a feel good hormones that makes your body release all the crazy toxins.
And then it makes you sleep
Yes,
like a baby.
that's because
How do you
release
confirm
stress. That's the thing. So it's a mind thing.
Okay.
The good news is have in mind that if I have this sex now, who will be gaining more?
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay, we'll both be gaining because everybody's going to sleep. If it's in the night, everybody's going to feel relaxed. If it's during the day, the man is going to be on his A game at work, and you probably wire me that 1 million I've been begging for.
Oh.
You understand? So there are many sides to this thing. So it's going to help you glow. It's going to help you ease off a lot of stress. So have the good news.
Change your mind.
Yes, change your mindset. That
Work on
sex
your mind.
helps to ease stress. First of all, so whenever I'm tired, I just put zone my mind that okay, my body is not my own. So we are Christians.
Yes.
This body is not my own. This body belongs to this man. And if this man wants it now, I gotta give it to him. Because one day now it's me that wants it now. And if he tells me he's tired, how will I feel? Oh, sorry. Okay. So if he tells me he's tired, how would I feel? Okay. So you should have that in mind and then condition your mind to do it. Then if it's a health issue, say you're really, as if people do now because of the kind of monkey shadow things people used to do, you know your husband, you just fall down and faint. There's a good way to go about it. You just say, honey, Lord of my life, angel of my world, my air that I breathe, anything that is to call him, please. Can we just move this over to the next few hours? Okay. Okay. You say it nicely and you don't say it like it's a project or it's a thing.
No, she's not my sister, she's my friend.
We're sisters in the Lord.
Sisters in the Lord.
So you don't say it like it's one, thing like that. Because there's some men that you tell, honey, please, I'll make it up to you, and you'll be like, what do you mean by you make it up to me? Is it birthday cake? Is it not my right?
I guess it's how you say it.
It's how you say
and
it.
keeping to your word. Not sometimes people say I'll make it up to you. They don't you have no plan.
Exactly. And then you don't say it and then you now go and relax. Okay. And expect that the man will now wake up and wake you and start touching you. You have to now do the initiating.
Okay.
You have to do the initiating, whether you feel like it or not. Yeah. You do the initiating until you start feeling like it too. Or you
there's something I wanted to ask, I've forgotten, but just keep talking.
Yes, you initiate it until you start feeling like it.
Okay, Nzube, I'll find the link now and I'll drop it for you to come on. Nzube wants to come on live and make some contributions.
Okay.
And possibly ask some questions or spicy questions.
Okay.
What's the question I wanted to ask you? Oh, but just I guess it was had to do with, I remembered. So a lot of times the men are the ones that initiate it. Why do women initiate less? Why don't we always
let me sit on the shoulders of my sisters. I know how it feels. By the time you finish doing school runs in the morning, and then if you work, then you go to work, meet with all the hustle and bustle of the day. Come back, you have to meet up dinner. You have to, as you're doing that, your little munchkins are dragging you, mommy. You're so tired. So the first thing on your mind is, please, I just want to sleep till morning. And then one man that God created for you will not come and be touching you, baby, in the night. You just want like, what? My baby, what? My baby, are you a demon?
I'm catching cruise on this
life. Are you a demon? How dare you? You don't have somebody else.
You want to kill somebody. Somebody's son will find you. You need to find you and kill you.
Can you imagine? Are you a satanic instrument? You want to kill me? You know that feeling. And then, so I think a lot of women find it hard to initiate sex when they have this kind of things occurring every day. My advice for that is, relax. Find time to relax. I say this every day. I say this on my group. I say this to my team members. I say it everywhere. Find time to do the things that you love. Relax yourself. Have one. Go and massage. Do you know sometimes I massage myself?
Yes, your neck. I guess you can.
Yes.
There's some videos
I lubricate my hands after taking my bath.
Yourself.
Yes, and put my hand there and put my hand there stretch my leg, massage massage my toes. Yes, and a lot toe massage,
Yeah, it helps.
it really helps because there's some nerves that connect to the
Oh,
brain and all of
Kiki's in the
that.
house.
Hello,
And Kiki
Kiki.
loves love and romance. So this is the right place with Kiki. I'm trying to
So massage yourself, find time, take good warm or cold showers, rub that very nice cream or
perfume.
perfume that makes you feel relaxed, have some very good essential oils around you, say like lavender oil and all those oil that gives this
Stimulates your
relaxing,
brain.
yes, relaxing, aroma.
Okay, I
And
just dropped the link now, so feel free to jump on the link. And guys, if you have any question, please feel free to drop. Lucy, welcome to this live stream. We're talking about the untalkaboutable. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yes. So yeah, there's some questions. I have a question I want to ask.
I remember.
Has the name? Please help me, guys. Help me with questions. So when you've heard questions you want to, she's a sex coach. So let's bombard her with questions.
Her name is heavy.
I can tell you. Yeah, say stop.
There's
There's so much. She says there's so much. Come help me check whether madam is shouting. Hey, questions.
Yeah.
What else? Remember now. Like, is there any one way to the yes, I remember. I remember what I want to ask. A lot of women they've not experienced the whole word, the orgasm. What could be the cause?
Not every woman will experience orgasm in their life. Don't feel pressured.
Really?
Yes. Enjoy the sex. The day you orgasm, you orgasm. Yes, not every woman.
Would it be enjoyable?
Yes.
I'm asking.
Have you not been enjoying it before?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
It wasn't me. Why you putting me on the line?
See, don't let anybody pressure you.
So,
not every woman will experience orgasm. Not every woman will squirt. Don't let any squirt is our own kind of cum.
Like ejaculation.
Yes, ejaculation.
Okay.
Not every woman will. Some people just lie about it. Some lady, those your friends, say, if you see me, I'm so hot. If you see me, I used to squirt. It's a lie, not say come. It's a lie. Some lady used to lie to their husband that they have orgasm.
Yeah.
She lie. Don't pressure yourself.
But I see you. Welcome.
Don't pressure yourself. If you have enjoyed that moment, be satisfied in it and grow. It's a journey. It's an adventure. One day, if you are going to orgasm, you will orgasm. It's a natural thing. Just like saying you used to pee, you don't used to pee. It's natural. Okay? There shouldn't be any pressure like, I want to orgasm. It's just the moment you start becoming
mentally conscious.
Yes, the moment you start becoming so pressured and feeling like it's a competition, you have to come, you have to come. My sister, you are never going to come because you're going to be under sex, stress and duress to do that. And you just keep lying to your husband. He will not ask you, did you come? He will not say yes that you came. Meanwhile, nothing did you. You just did your body like this, sure. Nothing happened to you. Calm down. Relax yourself. The more relaxed you are, the more possible it is for you to enjoy this journey. It's an adventure. Even old people are still having sex. Very old men. They do it the way they do it. The way you do it, that's the way they do it. That's the way they are doing it.
I tell you.
Don't go and kill yourself.
Don't kill
or anything.
Say something that will kill somebody, something that will tire somebody.
Last. So you're not gonna be killing yourself. As you're enjoying it.
I guess just enjoy it.
Enjoy the moment.
It can be enjoyed. That's the whole part you're saying. It can be enjoyed. Most times women don't explore. I think we just want to give. Just want to give.
See, if you know what God did in that sex thing, oh God. If you know what God did there, you will not be talking to me. Me, I don't understand what he did there. But there is so much joy and pleasure. He did it for our pleasure. God is so wise. I don't know what he created. I don't know how you're able to touch nipple and the woman is going to go,
as in one small bottle.
I don't know how you want. God just did. So, my dear, just enjoy the way God did it.
Different styles.
No, that
monkey style, snake in the monkey shadow
yes.
style.
But don't feel pressured. You should explore styles though. Yes, styles, even for pregnant women, there are styles. You should explore different. Which one is put your leg on the ceiling fan? Please, that's how somebody put leg on the ceiling fan. Fan now fell.
You want to kiss somebody?
The fan now fell and cut two of them into two. They did not now born the child that they wanted.
Oh my God! You want to kiss? Which I put leg on ceiling fan?
Please, window is okay. You can try. Oh, sorry. Did I just say that?
Is well.
You can hold window burglary, but play ceiling fan. No, no, no. Thank you very much. If you're that adventurous,
But it's good to explore, but not put yourself in deadly situations.
Please don't.
Though. Like
Explore for enjoyment.
Yeah.
Sake. Yeah. If it's something that will kill you or wound you, that one is safe.
What are people that handcuff themselves?
Well, it's called role play or
Look. I should not spoil you, but this one that came to my comment, you're spoiling my comment section. Delete.
It's called role play
Oh my
and
God.
foreplay. There's some people that get those words are really very deep. I don't
Okay,
think
you don't want
people
to-
that need them are here. Actually,
He says so. There's a window style co-host.
yes. So
you
there
confess.
is a window holding burglary style. You hold the burglary, carry your right leg up, then you position yourself so that your waist will come up. Then Honko will now come from the back or Honda. If he's not tall enough, he probably climb a chair. If he's too tall, he bend. Then you guys will now hold.
Oh
It's gonna be a lifetime of remembrance.
I have been
You're gonna come and still see my life after that. Thanks and God bless. Please, I'm born again. Please.
This
Remember.
live stream not red. Please, guys, don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. You know what for this place. Please share me out, guys.
Yeah,
Share me out. And you have a question, Kiki.
That was it.
If you have a question, please drop it. We are here.
So there are various enjoyable styles
Yeah.
when it comes to sex. Apart from the regular, every day
Example,
missionary
teach us.
now.
Don't
Become an evangelist, become a prophet. This is a fivefold ministry thing. Every day is not missionary. It's not every day. You can prophesy. You can have the apostolic anointing in this step.
It's
That's what I'm
apostolic
saying.
position.
Well, we are.
I know they. Welcome, dominant
Hope you
man.
can hear me. Can you hear me?
She's hearing you. She says she can't hear anything until you're not corrupting
Oh,
her.
okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Anybody says I'm very pure.
Pure in the heart.
I'm
Me, I cannot. She said, I cannot ask questions. This is your co-host past my
Please
power.
ask, no
Ask.
matter what it is. Please ask. Please, I beg
Oh
you.
my God.
Don't die in silence. Even if you're not married, ask in anticipation. Anticipation. English is not my
I didn't
language.
find questions to
You
ask.
know.
So now that I have her in the house,
You know.
I'm trying to
And then
explore
let me put this. There are different ways to enhance urge for the woman.
Okay.
Apart from relaxing, there's
Okay.
different exercising, doing the Kegel exercise. That's using
That
your-
helps.
Yeah, that helps. You know, there's some fellowship you'll be having, and you just want to grab uncle's manhood with that area. So
Okay,
Kegel,
okay.
and that's what sometimes makes a lot of men do. So you can Kegel exercise helps to strengthen the
I
muscles
made them do
around there, and so that you can hold on uncle for a while underneath you, and he's gonna do halo.
Okay.
That's this kind of exercise.
Oh.
And then what you eat well,
Like-
eat good food.
Yeah, and then food.
There are
And then,
food-
yeah.
there are foods that actually help. Natural.
fruits. And banana, does banana help?
Well, banana
For
helps
the
more
men,
of the
I
men,
think,
banana,
okay, I think
granola,
I
and
heard
milk, and all of that.
that.
Watermelon helps us.
For the women.
Yes.
What does it like?
Watermelon helps you get very lubricated. It helps
wow.
urge too.
Which other food?
Dates.
Guys, be writing it down.
Debino, the Hausa man
Debino.
dates now that they used to mix in tiger nut. That's why tiger nut juice is manpower drink. So Debino helps. You just take a little and then chew on it, and you're good to go. And then there are different other things that people like. See, if you are born again, have this knowledge because our sisters that are not born
They are
again
not smiling.
are not
They are not.
They do a lot of things to keep themselves in shape. That's why when Alaji I'm not Alaji, Chief goes to meet that girl, she's always playful.
Yeah.
No nervousness. She's so relaxed. She's like, oh, chief. Oh, because she's really, really relaxed, actually. She does a lot of things to take care of herself. So once Chief comes to her, Chief wants to come again and come again.
Coming
And
back.
the wife will be crying in the house. So that's not our point. That's not our topic today. There are other factors to that.
But I'd say we should eat eba. If you eat eba, you go tired. You will sleep off. The Nigerian men know missionary style.
No,
Na
eat
missionary style is
eba.
style.
No, eat eba for strength. That one is, eat eba. But eat all that these foods that help. There is one I even discovered recently, babe.
Tell me.
It is called vagina sugar. It is made from natural sugar cane.
Okay.
Yes, so yes, my sister, this my sisters on the other side will not kill us. But
How
we
is it?
cover
Is it
our marriage with
natural?
the
Is it
blood of Jesus.
natural?
Purely natural.
What is that? How that?
Gorontula too.
Hausa people
Beautiful.
said it.
Yes, other people said it. That one is people are selling it around here now. You can
Okay.
get about 15 or so for 1,000 or 1,500.
Oh,
Just chew on it, chew out the juice from it, or you squeeze it out and make it like a syrup and yeah, that's it. The real sugar.
yeah.
That one
Oh, you
too.
know it's part.
It works a lot of
Part.
one that there's one they leak and there's one they use.
Oh.
They are not the
Okay.
same
Okay.
kind, but one is for insertion and the
So
one
what
is
does
for
it
making.
do when you lick it? What
It
happens?
restores all.
Restores your soul.
Yes, you don't know what happened to you.
Hello, Silver Rose. Welcome.
Exactly. You don't know what happened to you. And then the other one to make you very, very wet and slimy. You just going to just like that. So that's it. That's what people are doing. And they're happy.
All
And
these
they're
things to spice up your
yes,
marital sexual
yes,
life.
because stress. We
Yeah.
cannot be saying we are tired every day.
Yeah, we
Eh,
can't.
So after
They'll
being
catch
tired and then you come back home, just take a little bit of this sugar and toss in your mouth. Then you know it's 1 hour or 2 hours to action.
When you're ready, what will take you when we're not ready?
It doesn't mean anything. You can be thinking about it. It's
Oh,
with
what?
your husband that you're doing it.
Okay.
So while you're in the office, as you're writing,
Sorry about that,
thank
guys.
God.
Sorry. Don't mind Doris. The way Doris is blushing.
She can't hide it.
Okay, so Kiki is saying, how can I get all these things? I'm not in Nigeria. What can don't mind me, oh.
I think we're not
Network.
together.
Sorry, Nigerian network is trying to hinder the flow. Or nothing shall hinder.
Amen.
No hinder.
Amen.
Okay, the way Doris is blushing, but don't mind me. There's some things you just hear and you can't help but blush. And you know
Yeah.
this topic is very is somehow
Delicate.
very delicate. So I can't help but blush, but it's very important. It's the elephant in the room. You see, it's in the room. So we have to talk about it, no matter how small.
Yeah.
And every day we talk, we learn. Like you said, it's a journey. It's a journey. Silver Rose, you're a virgin. Virgin Rose.
Virginia.
Okay, so what can Kiki use? Since she can't get all this garantula. But Kiki, you have chocolates now. I be chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate helps. Yeah, they
But
release
the
they release feel good hormones, but not necessarily. Yeah, it helps you to relax. So you can do chocolate, you can do red wine, you can do. I think you can find dates outside. Yeah,
Kiki, try finding dates now.
Dates.
That
You
your
can find
big
dates.
supermarket you go to.
yeah, you can find dates. What else? You can try doing. There are no tiger nuts outside.
Are they? I don't know.
Are there coconuts?
I can wave you tiger nuts to you to Italy.
Exactly. It's possible to get. Can't they do?
Even the dried ones, but
Yes,
she
the
has to
very
wait for
dry
someone
one.
that is coming.
So you can do a lot of watermelons too. Do a lot of watermelons, and then you can try lubricants too. There are water based lubricants and then oil based lubricants. So for oil based, I prefer to go natural. I don't know if I use what I somehow some people use, but we use
They use
they use cold pressed coconut oil.
okay.
It's healthy.
Still anointing oil.
No, I not anointing oil. I say cold pressed coconut oil. It also helps to curtail and reduce infection
Yeah, I
in
think
the vagina. So I think it's even been proven to help this candida that yes, you can use it to treat candida.
infection.
Yes, yes, and it's also a very good lubricant. You can use it at the door of the gate, the door of
Before
heaven.
you
You could
access.
also use your middle finger, dip it, and
This one.
then yes,
Okay,
this
that's why people
one.
use it to do like this.
No, I don't know. I'm Christian. So you can dip it in the oil and then slightly insert it into
I do not
your
mind.
VJ.
I
Don't
don't
mind
like that.
that.
I just want the middle finger. That's what
Exactly, don't mind that. So that's you can do that. Yeah, chocolate, dark chocolate too, not those mixture, original dark chocolate. Red wine too helps you to.
red wine.
Yes, red wine, good red wine.
You drink it.
Yes, you
I mean,
sip,
pour it.
sip on the red wine. No.
Silver rose, yes, chocolate. You don't know
Yes.
chocolate. Chocolate, lick it.
It helps. Definitely.
As in, I don't know.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
So fine,
Guys,
we're
please
back.
feel free to contribute. Feel free to drop your questions. Feel free. Nzube, are you still here? Abi, you don't take off. This one joke. Okay, Nzube has been here. Oh, sorry, Nzube. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not look at my door to know you were around. Where is she? Nzube, Chuku. Sorry, I forgot you were at the door and I locked you and kept you outside.
How
Welcome.
will you not lock? How will you not lock me outside? This is 18 plus, and I'm 12 years old. So you lock me outside.
I'm so sorry.
Hi.
Welcome to me. Come on. Talk. Drop it as it's hot. What do you have to say? What do you have about this place
More.
you want to go and peace before
You
you
people
have your
have
life?
chest,
The office
though.
finish.
As in people have chest. On my channel I
Yeah.
talk, but this one, you people have chest. Hey, this is heavy. This is heavy.
So Silver Rose is actually okay. Zubi will always be there when they're discussing love. Silver
Okay,
Rose.
someone is asking me, I beg, who should desire it more?
Okay.
Well, based on all your escapades, both of you should desire each other on the same level. At least it's very important. Desire each other on the same level. That's why you need to work. If your husband is always desiring, then they come up here.
Come up on your
Yes,
Help
so
yourself,
stop
okay?
staying
Because it's good
below.
for you.
Yeah.
It's good for you too to desire it. It's good. Sex is good for you,
Why they hide your
woman.
face?
Sex is good for you, woman. It is good for you. We feel once it's time to have sex, we just want only our husband to be satisfied. Once the man is satisfied, you're like, okay, let me manage
That's
myself
not
as well.
true.
There is
I
a place.
reject that in
Yeah.
Jesus' name.
Yes,
Amen.
so amen.
She's not married. So that's right. She's
Okay.
preparing for. She's preparing for that. And she's projecting it ahead.
So there is a place for you to enjoy it too, and
Yeah.
it is good for you. It also helps you think well. You see, as the man goes to the office after very good sex and he calculates well, it can happen
Calculation
for
will
you.
not balance.
Yes, now it can happen for you too. Your brain is not moving. Blah, blah. You're relaxed. No, I did not say blah. I said blah blah. You're relaxed, and then you can pull through the rest of the day.
Welcome, be
God made it.
yourself.
Okay,
Welcome.
Yeah, God
so
made it like
I
that.
want to ask for you guys that are married here,
Yeah.
I want to ask a question.
Nephew.
Between if a girl is to marry because of the like, which is more important in marriage? Is it the bedroom matters? I'm trying not to talk plenty. Is it the bedroom matters or the finances? Like, which is
Both.
more important?
Both.
No, but if you
I
had
know
like an option, if it was like an optional thing, which
you
would
should
you?
not have any option. You should not have any option. Now, I'm not saying that both of you should be there yet in both of them, but at least have a vision for it, have a plan for it. Have a plan to be better financially. Have a plan to be better sexually.
No, the finances is more
Know that
important to me
you
than
should
the
be.
other side, as in personally, oh, but I'm just asking.
No,
For
both
me,
of
the
them
finances.
are important, my dear. Both of them. That is why a very big woman in the other side can,
Have sugar,
have sugar boys.
sugar boys.
If it's not important, she won't be having sugar boys.
See,
She'll
when I
just be
say
chopping.
finance is more
She'll be
important.
chopping money only. Why is she not having sugar boys? Even some of them that don't have sugar boys, they desire them. They go to their office, they see the guy with plenty abs. Ah, this guy go set sha. She might not have done it to the guy, oh, but she's already doing it inside her head. See, this guy go set sha. She's already dripping because of him. Money is important. The other side is important. Have a plan for both of them. That's all I can say.
See,
Thank
when
you.
I say finance don't, the bedroom matters don't they pay bills.
Hey, they pay bills, but you can clear your head. If not,
True, silver
eh,
rose. True.
outside now.
And I
People
feel
will not
like,
be getting.
yeah, because okay, anyways, let's not. I feel like that part is really, really personal. I don't know. They are both important, like you said, anyways. But for me, if I'm to, because I mean, there are people who are broke. In fact, they're in abject poverty, and they're giving birth. They're having it every day, and they're giving birth. And at the end of the day,
That's
I
why.
don't. If
That's why
I'm
I
to
said
pick,
both of them are important. Both of them are important.
no,
You
no, please,
cannot
I
leave
can't.
out anyone.
But the thing now is that we cannot ascertain how the bedroom matters will be
Yes.
before we say I do.
Yes, but the bedroom matters have more potential to be great.
You don't understand the point I'm coming from.
Eh.
You know, let's say you've not married the person just yet.
Mm.
You cannot judge how the bedroom matters will be.
Mhm.
So now you're looking at the finances.
Okay.
If the person is good to go financially, the bedroom matters can be worked on.
Yes, that one can
But
be
when
worked
you're
on.
inside the marriage, then you
Mm.
have to do work on the two of them.
Exactly.
That's the point you say. But in the beginning, before you enter, now finances you go they check because
Well.
anyhow, the bedroom matters with a little work, a little knowledge, it can be worked.
It can be worked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has said it.
Okay,
That.
so let me ask a question again. Another question.
May feel free.
Um, is it really right for married couples to introduce toys? Because I hear that a lot, and somehow I feel like I hear that a lot, and I hear certain single people too say they actually get that for themselves. But some part of me just feels, oh, it's not right and all of that. But I really don't like to sound like I'm judging. Yeah, I mean, so is it right for couples to
Over
introduce
to you.
that?
What is what do you mean by right? I think within the confines of your bedroom, anything that you consent to, or for both of you, you sat down, talked about it, and decided that this is going to help you, is your business. So
You know
whether
why?
it's right, it's just like some people say, is it that as Christians you should have only one style of sex position that you should
I
be practicing.
beg. That one is a big like.
As long as
No.
it's within, so as long as it's within the confines of marriage. For instance, there are people that will need a kind of sex toy. We don't have pictures here, but a kind of sex toy to stimulate the G spots, for instance.
I saw the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay, was
yes,
it your group?
yes,
Oh.
as a my group. So the G spot, for instance, there's a way to stimulate the G spot, for instance, and some people might need a toy to properly do that. It is left for you and your spouse. That's what I think. If your spouse doesn't
Okay.
like it, okay, that's for you to decide. If you like it, that's for you to decide.
I guess it's personal decision.
And then toys vary, different things are toys. Now there is this method of sucking on the nipples where the man puts ice in his mouth and then goes to nipples with the ice in his mouth, and the pleasure is something else. That one no be toy. It's something a toy something. So toys vary. Okay, toys vary. So as long as both of you decide,
At this point, I think with the things I'm hearing on
sorry,
YT these
are
days,
you
like the things I'm learning. I I I feel sorry for the somebody's son.
who?
the son that somebody's son that will find her.
No, I don't envy him anymore. Like, I feel sorry for him. I've
What he's
gathered too
planning
much
for you
certificates.
and
I've gathered too much
you don't know what
certificates,
they're
and it would be
planning
so
for.
bad if what if he doesn't? He's not planning at all. That's a problem.
you'll be shocked.
People plan together.
You'll
You
be
make him
shocked.
plan. By the time he sees your plan, he'll be inspired to plan, and then you might be the one in trouble.
I said, she has no clue. And that's the one now. The hot seat.
Ah.
Okay.
So,
Um.
do you have any other questions, any other concerns, any other
Contribution.
contributions?
Okay. As you said you're a sex coach, right? Let me off my camera
Yeah.
while I ask this question. I don't
Okay.
want you see my face. Okay, so
Let me see your face.
A picture.
okay, so as God, I'm trying to really, really be careful with
I
my
be
words.
bold now. The righteous is as bold as the lion.
That's true.
Are you so
Okay, so as a sex coach, when couples come to you, I assume that some couples will come to you for certain issues as regards the bedroom matters. Okay,
mm,
um, mm, Father, help me. Hmm.
I'm coffee with you?
So, um, you know how I don't know. I don't really. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to put this question. Like I do counseling, for
Right.
example, and I know that it's mentally
Okay.
tasking. Okay, really, really tasking.
Yeah.
I don't know for any other person it could be different,
Yeah.
but I know for a few people who are also doing the same thing, it is mentally tasking.
Yeah.
So when people bring,
Mm.
does it in any way, or has it ever in any way affected you? Like, I don't know how to put this question.
Put it anyhow.
Ah,
Ah,
Lord. Okay.
Things you get.
affected me how?
Like, has it ever like affected you? How do I put it? Has it ever been draining mentally where it affects your relationship with your husband? Like, your, in the other room. I really don't know how to put like make you understand what I'm trying to say.
Mm. I wish I understood you better. I do. I really don't. It's not clear. It's not clear. I'm a counselor
Yes.
too. Okay. I run counseling services in schools. I currently work in a school, so I'm a counselor. I know how demanding the job is. So for this
Mm.
area, I basically coach women. Okay. I basically coach women because sometimes I just feel it's not like we're to blame for the
Have
faults
you
that
ever
arise
had a
in bedroom
client?
matters.
Have you ever had a client that is not a very outspoken person, and you know that the only way to solving the issue is her actually being able to speak up and tell her spouse? You know how women feel like, a man, when you're not getting to the point where he wants, he's very open to say this is how he wants it. But most times
Mm,
women are in their shell. They're not coming out, they're not telling
okay.
you, oh, touch here. They're not even moving your hand to say, okay, this is where you should touch.
Yeah.
Do you
Tell
understand?
them fine.
Yeah, so have you ever had a client that you're telling her, speak up, if it's not meeting up to what you want, speak up, okay, but you can clearly see that she's
Mm.
not even, like, she doesn't have the boldness to do that. And how do you try to solve that kind of person's problem?
Psychology is inconclusive. That is why I gave my life to Jesus Christ and I'm born again. Because I did psychology, I did guidance and counseling university, and I know that psychology is inconclusive. It just bring plenty, 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 plenty principles that don't even get the job done. So that is
Hmm.
where we involve God. For me, that's what I do. That's where we involve God. So somebody walks up to me, and by the help of the Holy Spirit, I'm able to even tell, okay, this is it, this is it. I think this is what you should do. And it's easier to work with God in this kind of things than just work with book knowledge and head knowledge. You understand? This is something that
True.
God made. So why should we suffer because of it? With this mindset, I am able to okay and say, the Holy Spirit will help me do this and do this. And when once the person comes up to me, I know that okay, this is your issue. You're not able to open up. I think you should open up. You just should even be shocked. Like, how did you even know I'm not able to talk about it? So that even helps. It helps a great deal to get the job done. And communication about these sexual matters, you cannot not talk about it. You just have to. You just have to, because that's the only way you can be helped. I used to be
There are
there. I
people
used
who
to, my early
can.
months in marriage, I used to be in my shell. Just stand
Okay,
up and
let
go.
me
But
let me
as my
give
eyes
you.
started opening, the whole thing, I had to
Okay,
start opening up.
yeah.
Start opening up to him and say, okay, see, you touch me here, that I feel like this. So, man of God knew it and just, hey, that's what's going to happen. It's when you do like this, so that I feel like this. So, the man just ran to the place and it's always, you understand. So, and then I believe in giving testimonies. Okay, usually people
Mm,
want to feel
mm,
that you understand them, you're able to identify with their problems. So you come to me, I'm not
yeah.
coming to you like, oh, coach, you don't have issues. I give you testimonies, real life testimonies, real life scenarios that could help you, and most of them involve prayers. Communicating with the Holy Spirit
Mm,
for me helps to ease stress. So that one,
true.
once I finish communicating with you, even when I'm angry with man of God, I'll just, what do you want to eat? I'll just make one very unrealistic thing for him because of the love of God in my heart. And that's it. That deals with it for me. So the Holy Spirit helps me basically to tackle those kind of issues. It's usually a walkover. Did I answer your
Okay, yeah, yeah, and you're really correct. Because well, let's say I share the same faith. Okay, I'm also a Christian, but sometimes when you have clients, because you can't say the clients you're going to have are going to be all Christians. Some people can
No,
be
of
really,
course
really,
not. Of course.
yeah, some people can be really, so in a case whereby the person doesn't share the same faith with you, it could be really, really tasking, because I remember one time one time, I was really young. I was really little at this time. You know how this is why I know that, yeah, when you're around kids, just be careful what you say. Don't
Mm-hmm.
just say, oh, okay, she's 4 years old, she doesn't know what you're talking about, or they might not really understand what you're talking about, but they can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
And as time goes on, they'll be able to process whatever it is. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of time. Yeah. So I remember one time,
Yeah.
I think I was in secondary school, junior secondary school. My aunt's friend, she went to visit her friend that evening. I think they planned on meeting. She went to her friend's house anyways. She had to drop something off and they got talking, and she noticed that her friend's husband was not happy. He was all moody. He left the house looking all moody. So my auntie was like, what's wrong with your husband? She said, please leave him more. That that he came back, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently maybe he's been making her happy. You know how for a woman it starts with, her. For a man it's like he sees you and he might want it, but for a woman it starts from how you treat her, her mindset and all of that. So maybe he's been doing something right, and the woman was just excited. He got back home and tried accessing the gates of Jerusalem and saw that she was so excited that the place was already ready, like the waters were flowing.
Yeah.
And okay, so by the time the man got there and saw that the place is ready for me, he got angry because he didn't have to do any work. Do you get? He got angry, and my friend, my auntie was asking the friend why, and the friend said, um, he got angry and was shouting. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. He got angry and was shouting like, "What's this? Who,
We
who,
have barely 7 minutes.
who has been touching you, blah blah blah, and all of that, blah 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 blah. So so I feel like a lot of things make women not speak up. Okay, so that's why I asked. If you have like a
Yeah.
client who doesn't, yeah. So that was the reason why I asked that
I
question.
understand. I clearly understand. And this whole thing just starts from foundation. What kind of relationship do you have with your husband, really? Some people just have a yes, sir relationship with their husbands, and
Okay.
they're usually in trouble in this kind of issues. You understand? So the man was never your friend. You guys are never friends. You don't communicate at that
Yeah.
level. So it will be a problem for you to express yourself like, see what I do, see what I exercise, or I had watermelons, or I had sugar, or I had, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it, it's a foundation issue. It's not something that can be treated like they have to start from the basics. They have to become friends. They have to talk. They have to
Okay.
talk.
So
You cannot not talk.
I'm happy that you're a Christian. I was going to make a video on this. Okay. Because someone sent in this question to me. I'm still going to make a video on it. I've got my own view to this, but I just want to
Okay.
ask. Some people think that Christian sisters and brothers are really, really boring. Silver Rose, you like batting in this life. You've been doing from your house. You're married.
I'm a
Rest, rest,
virgin. I came to learn. I'm a
rest.
virgin. I came to learn.
Let
Don't
you
spoil me.
go. The moment you
So,
don't let her take my life. You show up,
so
let her take my life.
some guys and some ladies too, okay, feel like if you're a Christian brother or you're a Christian sister, they feel like you'd be boring. Okay, you know how as a Christian, you want to keep it straight. You want to, oh no, we're not getting to that point until we're sure of what we're doing, like we have properly done the right thing, like God has
Yeah.
said. you know.
Mm-hmm.
So some people feel like, okay, because you're keeping it all calm and cool, they feel like, oh, you don't, Christian brothers
You
and
don't have
sisters
any
don't know.
experience.
I look at them and I laugh, and
You can laugh well.
I told one recently. I said, see, I'm sure if I tell you the things I know, even you that you think you're mad, you don't know it. Do you understand? But somehow we just try to keep it cool. We just try to act like, because you're trying to. The Bible says flee, so it's better you flee from, like, you don't even test yourself.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to say to this? Because I get to hear a lot of it. I get to hear a lot of it. Then this question now comes in, like somebody sends me a DM talking about it. In fact, she lost a relationship because of that. Okay, and it's just very funny somehow.
It's the person's loss now. You understand? It's the person's loss. We cannot compromise the standards of the scripture when it comes to sex. It doesn't mean that we're foolish about it. No, the same way
True.
we are knowledgeable about every other thing in our lives, from how to eat and how to bathe, we would also be knowledgeable about it. You understand? And we will grow in it. The plan is to grow together in the act. That's the plan. That's the plan. You don't just that day you want to do snake in monkey shadow style. That day, that
Yeah.
wedding night. No, the plan is to grow, and that's where it's enjoyable. You guys will just sit down and laugh. I'm like, remember when we were thinking that this was it? Oh, Jesus Christ. And you laugh about it because now you guys are pros, for yourselves. You're sexually compatible, but it has to be a journey for us. It's a process for us. We cannot allow the world, point out for us how we should do it when it comes to our sex life. The world that is talking about, didn't they start one day? They started one day now. Maybe the girl was a virgin one day, you went on the virgin that, and then people now started the journey. Was it not one day you started? It's the
True.
same thing as you just went to marry and started doing it. It's the same thing. So me, I have decided to wait, and that's what it is for me. I'll wait, and then I'll enter the full adventure, and I will enjoy it. So
True.
your opinion is for you to, eat your opinion.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
Constance. Do you have
This
um what's it called? And are you on IG? Sorry.
Yes, I am on IG, but my sex coaching page is not on IG yet. So I have a closed WhatsApp group that I run. So every week we share different mind blowing tips. It's tender loving care. But you could drop your contact and then we'll add you up. I'm also on Facebook, but currently we're having issues with the Facebook page. So it's on WhatsApp that we've really been communicating for weeks now. So you could drop your phone number and we'll add you up to the group for more.
I don't really drop phone numbers on live stream.
Oh, you can't drop your phone number.
Do you have Kiki's number? This
Yeah,
way.
I do. I have Kiki's number.
Okay, please, you send
Okay.
it to Kiki. I'll get it from her.
Okay, please.
Then
Okay.
I'll get it to Constant.
Okay, so
So
are
Oh,
this
you getting married soon?
we haven't. The brother hasn't found me. I haven't found the
Oh,
brother.
nobody song go
we
find
find
you,
you in
buddy.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
So guys, thank
Amen.
you so much. Silver Rose, where are you? So this is supposed to be an hour-long stream, and I think we made it. We have just 13 minutes to so why is this child shouting? 13 minutes to
Doris,
go, guys. So thank you all so
Doris,
much. Yes, don't call my name.
when you
Oh, it's not
when
me.
when you bring this kind
It's
of topic, you come and telling us it's 1 hour.
okay.
You want
Ah,
us to
wait though. You want to do 4 hours. Come and sit down.
you want
Let's
us to
not
protest.
we will reschedule now. Maybe we'll do like what's it called? The way they schedule it, yeah. Be schedule, whatever you understand. So that people would know this is what is coming. Because see
Yeah,
anything like
please, you should.
yeah, I think it's better that
Why
way.
doesn't Constance have a YouTube channel?
She's not ready. I've been begging her to do one, but
No, you know
she's
why?
why?
You know why? I'll just be very sincere. There are lots of
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
okay. There are lots
Yeah,
of really. There are lots of couples that
demand. Yeah, based on demand, I'm working on it. I have to because the more we keep quiet about these things, people will keep dying and drowning, and
I think that is one topic that people really don't get to talk about. People shy
yeah,
away from.
even me, the kind of courage, the kind of courage I someone to do this and come out this public, man, it takes a lot of courage, you know.
Yeah,
But we're working on the YouTube channel, so very soon, soon and very soon, soon and very
please.
Who's
We
they
look
like
forward
sleep
to it.
let better too. In
I
the
mean, who
meantime,
doesn't? Who doesn't?
don't worry, I'll bring her again next
No,
time.
my channel is about relationship. So anything that has to, it's one thing that because I like to do I like to be a part of what interests me. So if
Yeah,
it's relationship, if it's love, there. I'm a lover girl, so I'm always
yeah.
there.
Emma will hear it. Silver Rose, you just came to my live stream to show your face and face cap.
Bio.
Okay. And be yourself, say you should create your YouTube channel. See, you already have supporters. If you had a YouTube channel now, all these people would have subscribed to your channel.
Okay, oh, I'm here.
Thank you all so much, guys, for this massive support. I appreciate you all so much. Sube, thank you for jumping on the link. Silver, thank you for coming and not coming. Be yourself. Thank you, Lashes Journey, Kiki, Toria, every single one of you. I appreciate you all so much. But now we have to end the stream. So this is me signing out for today. See you next time. Next time we'll do a better publicity for what we want to do because this topic is very dicey, but it's something we have to talk about. We cannot be avoiding it like it's a plague because if we don't talk about, most people are not open enough to talk about it. Constance has, like you said, she came out with her full chest. That's what part said I was just blushing. There's some things. If she wasn't here, I won't be able to voice it out myself. It's not my field, but it's her field, and she knows how to navigate the waters. So next time we'll do better publicity, so people would come and hear for themselves. And a happy marriage will produce better children and a better society at large. So guys, it is time to end the broadcast. Thank you all so much.
Okay, so Constance,
Okay.
I look forward to joining your group. And I look forward to you opening your YouTube channel.
Okay, soon and very soon, very
I
very
will
soon.
subscribe. I will
Oh,
share
I
out.
haven't subscribed. I do. Okay. Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Isabel. Good to meet
Yeah.
you.
Same here. Same here.
It's here.